how to become truly wealthy and have everything that you want. Watch this all the way through. Stay with me, and maybe you'll get the tips that will make you wealthy for the rest of your life. To be truly wealthy, you probably think you need to have millions in the bank. Be lovely, wouldn't it? Really good, that big house, several expensive cars on the driveway, a walk-in wardrobe, bursting with absolutely every designer clothes you could think of, okay, that you probably only wear once in a lifetime, or getting down to the boutique and getting a load more. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to have a collection of Rolexes all in your safe that you can wear any time that you want? You take loads of holidays abroad each year, at all those exclusive 5-star hotels and resorts. The kids would be in a private school. You'd be flying around the world in your top jet, and life is good when you're rich, eh? And to have this wealth would probably make you feel like a better person, right? It means you're successful with an enviable life that most people can only dream of. We're told time and time and time again that money can't buy you happiness, but surely it's better to cry on a private yacht than riding around on a trick bicycle. Well, that's how the saying goes anyway. Not so sure myself. When we think of wealth, the overwhelming majority of us would probably admit that our mind instantly goes to money. But is that really what true wealth is all about? Even having all the money in the world doesn't guarantee us a contented life. There are plenty of people in the world with full bank accounts that still live with some sort of emptiness really going on in here. Money doesn't make us immune to illness and disease. It doesn't guarantee that you will have healthy, happy children, family members or friends, or protect you from mental illness, from disasters happening all over the world, or from being a victim of crime, or from addiction to drugs, alcohol, or even from death. Money doesn't save us from all of those things. A lot of people go on about the importance of having an abundance of money, but not many understand the meaning of true wealth. It seems that people who are seeking money can never have enough. There are people in the world who have more money than they can ever spend in their whole lifetime, and yet still they spend their lives trying to accumulate more. Whereas those who have true wealth will always have enough. So we should think of wealth as a state of mind, something we experience rather than something that we possess. That's not to say that money isn't important, of course. You know, we can be free of a lot of anxiety in our lives if we have enough money to keep a roof over our heads, put food on the table, clothes on our backs, and be able to cover all the basic essentials. And if you think about it, wealth has nothing to do with how much money we have. True wealth is about finding ways to create more meaning in our lives through deeper relationships with our loved ones and achieving personal growth. It's about living in the now and appreciating all of the small pleasures in life and every precious moment. Your kids' first steps, just imagine that, are just as special if they take place in a one-bedroom flat or in a mansion, because they're those same first steps. You can enjoy the company of your friends just as much in your local greasy spoon or Witherspoons as you can in a Michelin-starred restaurant. And if you lose someone you love, your heart will break the same sat next to an NHS hospital as it would be in a private suite in a private hospital. So my point is, the things that really matter in our life are relationships with people we love, our health, our ambition, and drive are things that aren't affected by monetary wealth. To have true wealth in life, we need to appreciate all aspects of it being self-aware and living with purpose. It's an inner condition of being, not having. It's about being, doing, then having, not about having, doing, and being happy. Okay? It's about being able to do stuff and enjoying that. Our true wealth assets are our family, our friends, our talents, our life experiences, our health and our self-esteem, and the ability to care poor and help each other and other people. So it also includes the ability to earn money. Not everyone is so fortunate. And it's weird quirk of the world that society and the media tells us that as much as those who have a lot of money are out of touch with those that don't have any, we're looking for a handout, or spongers, meaning that all too often we end up harshly judging both ends of the spectrum. For every millionaire who is a selfish and tight bastard, there are 5 more who give endlessly to charity and are dedicated to working in the community. And for every person who's milking the system, and there are fewer those than you probably think there are, although there are quite a few, there are many, many more who are struggling to work because of physical or mental health issues, lack of childcare or support, poor education or past trauma. So from a very early age, we separate those who are rich from those that are poor. The kid at school who wears shoes that are too small or patched up trousers versus a kid who's got his latest £250 pair of trainers on and goes to Disney World every summer. Possessions and income don't tell us who is wealthy enough to come from a loving and supportive family, who has good friendships, who is fighting illness, or all of the things you simply cannot buy. And the same applies to when we enter adulthood. Unhappy marriages, abuse, terminal illness, depression and suicide are things that can affect anyone. True contentment and joy has no price tag, and to assume that because someone has money, that life is pitch perfect and they are forever unaffected by these things is a massive mistake. A human being can have a tendency too often focus on what we don't have rather than what we do have. And to live in the now and show gratitude for all abundance in our lives are the things that will bring us true wealth. Someone who is only ever chasing money will end up in poverty, state of mind, with the whole identity being tied to what they have rather than who they are. It is possible to own many possessions, but still be poor because there is no contentment or happiness in our life. If you have one to love, no one to laugh with or experience life with, no one to confide in or talk when times are tough, no one to turn to when the worst happens, all of these things, money you have accumulated will not buy that for you. True wealth is intrinsically tied to our own self-wealth and to who we as people are. Do you treat others with kindness and compassion? Do you try your best in everything you do? Do you take care of your body and your mind? Do you wake up each day with a sense of purpose? Do you encourage support, help for others when you can? And above all, do you feel thankful for your life and the people in it? If so, you're the wealthiest person in the world. Come on, watch my other videos, leave us some comments, and please subscribe. See you soon. And if you've enjoyed this video, please watch the next video just here or subscribe to my YouTube channel just here.